Ever wondered why some habits stick while others don't? Our first book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, holds the key. Dive right into the depths of the human mind, where habits reside, and it's like a dance of neurological activities. The rhythm of this dance is orchestrated by a four-step loop process: cue, craving, response, and reward. This loop is the choreography that our habits perform, day in, day out. Imagine you're walking past a bakery. The delicious aroma wafting from the doorway is the cue. This triggers a craving for that scrumptious pastry, which leads you to respond by buying and eating one. The reward? The heavenly taste and the satisfaction of a craving fulfilled. This reward then reinforces the cue, setting up the loop for the next time you walk past a bakery. But what if we want to change the dance? What if we want to create good habits and break bad ones? Can we change the steps? James Clear believes we can. His book is a manual for mastering the art of habit formation. The secret lies in making small changes. Consider this. If a plane takes off from Los Angeles headed for New York, but adjusts its course just 1 degree south, it will end up in Washington, D.C. instead. That's the power of small changes. Over time, they can lead to big results. Next, focus on making habits easy, attractive, and satisfying. This increases the likelihood of sticking with them. For instance, if you want to exercise more, make it easy by starting with just 5 minutes a day. Make it attractive by choosing an exercise you enjoy, and satisfying by rewarding yourself afterward. Finally, Clear advises us to identify as the person who has the habits we want to acquire. If you want to be a writer, start by writing 1 sentence a day. Your actions reinforce your identity, and with each sentence, you're not just writing, you're becoming a writer. Remember, the power of habit lies in the process, not the product. Small changes, big results. Do you dare to be vulnerable? Our second book, Daring Greatly by Brené Brown, showcases the strength in vulnerability. This book invites us into a world where vulnerability is not a weakness, but a powerful strength. It's a world where letting our guards down can lead to deeper connections and more meaningful relationships. So, what is vulnerability exactly? It's the courage to expose ourselves, our thoughts, our feelings, and our fears to others. It's about throwing off the armor we often wear to protect ourselves from judgment, criticism, and rejection. It's about daring to show our authentic selves, our imperfections, and our insecurities. However, embracing vulnerability is not always easy. We often hide behind walls of fear and shame, afraid of what others might think or say. Brené Brown suggests that shame, that fear of being seen as not good enough, is one of the biggest barriers to vulnerability. It's what keeps us from sharing our true selves with the world. Yet, it's precisely in those moments when we dare to be vulnerable, when we dare to let others see us as we truly are, that we forge the strongest connections. It's in the sharing of our fears and our dreams, our successes and our failures, that we build bonds of trust and intimacy. But to truly embrace vulnerability, we need more than just courage. We need self-compassion. We need to be kind to ourselves, to forgive ourselves for our mistakes, to celebrate our strengths, and to accept our weaknesses. It's only when we love and accept ourselves that we can truly be open and vulnerable with others. So, why should we dare to be vulnerable? Because vulnerability is the birthplace of so many beautiful things. It's where love blooms, where joy is found, where creativity sparks, and where courage takes root. It's where we find our true selves, and where we connect with others on a deeper level. So let's dare to be vulnerable. Let's dare to be real. Let's dare to be ourselves. Because in the end, embrace vulnerability. It's the birthplace of love, belonging, joy, courage, and creativity. What does happiness mean to you? Our final book, The Happiness Hypothesis by Jonathan Haidt, explores the multiple paths to this elusive state. Happiness, it seems, is a complex affair. There's no one-size-fits-all recipe. It's a multi-layered, multicolored tapestry woven from threads of joy, meaning, purpose, relationships, and gratitude. Let's delve a little deeper into the realm of happiness. Each of us embarks on our unique journey towards happiness. For some, it might be traversing the peaks and valleys of meaningful work, while others might dive into the depths of warm, fulfilling relationships. Some may find their happiness in the quiet whisperings of a gratitude journal, while others in the roar of a purpose-driven life. Now, imagine happiness as a vast, uncharted landscape. Each of us must navigate this terrain, establishing our individual routes. However, what works for one may not work for another. You might find joy in solitude, while your friend thrives in a bustling crowd. This variability is what makes the pursuit of happiness both challenging and intriguing. The book also explores different philosophical perspectives on happiness. From the Stoic acceptance of life's ups and downs to the Buddhist concept of finding peace within oneself, each philosophy offers a unique lens through which to view happiness. These philosophies can guide us, like a compass, as we navigate our personal landscapes of joy and fulfillment. The importance of gratitude in our pursuit of happiness cannot be overstated. Gratitude can transform common days into thanksgivings, routine jobs into joy, and ordinary opportunities into blessings. It's the recognition of the good in our lives and the acknowledgement of the positive aspects of our existence. In the end, the path to happiness lies in understanding the unique combination of elements that bring joy and fulfillment to our own lives. We must be willing to explore, experiment, and sometimes take a detour from the expected path. Remember, there isn't a one-size-fits-all approach to happiness. Find your path, and don't be afraid to venture off the beaten track.